beauties, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna flash forward into summer. I'm feeling the ocean calling. Are you feeling that? I hope so, because today we're gonna make ocean-inspired keychains. What? Complete with this sweet, like, seafoam effect. I don't even know what you call this effect, but you get it. And I'm gonna show you how to do it. Now, I'm not a genius. I did not come up with this myself, but Resin Fairy Tales has a channel on YouTube. I will put a link to her channel down below. She outlined this beautiful UV resin beach theme pendant, and she used this technique in it, and I thought, I have to apply that to some resin letter keychains. And I have seen them on Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook, but I never saw anyone showing exactly how it was done. And I stumbled upon her video, and I'm gonna show you how. I used the right facing silicone mold, some opaque pigments, a little sand, some fun embellishments to add a little pop, and my most beloved UV resin, Resin Rox UV resin. And for a two-part epoxy, I'm gonna use Counterculture DIY's artist resin in the thin viscosity. This is definitely my favorite resin that they have as well. I'm using it on my face today. And some magical pretty hardware to complete our amazing beach-themed keychains. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and to click that bell so you don't miss any new videos. You have no idea how much it means to me that you take the few seconds to like and subscribe. And I want to say thank you so much for all of you that have already subscribed and all the wonderful comments you give. You have no idea how much it means to me and how you are really helping me grow this channel. It's awesome, and I love every single one of you. Okay, let's get our beach on. You guys know what time it is? It's revealing time. So what do you guys think? I am beyond thrilled with the results. I do think I maybe should have added a few more embellishments, okay? Like maybe we could have had a little bit more going on. I did want to use some of these little shells that I have. Let's bust them out. Here they are, craft seashells. They're seashells for your crafts. So they look tiny, right? I mean, like they look small enough, but they're kind of big. Like I don't know how that happens. So there's that little shell. Do you see how it would have to be really deep in this mold for it to not stick up over the top? Anyway, I think I need to buy smaller shells. I thought these were tiny, but apparently these are gargantuan shells and I need to look for smaller ones. Also, I need to get more ocean-themed embellishments. You saw I only had regular stars, which I passed off as starfish. Now I have seen tiny miniature starfish, so I'm gonna look into that. That could be really cool. I'd imagine you probably have to cut them down a little bit to fit into these shapes, but it's doable. Overall, I am thrilled with how these turned out. I was concerned about how dropping the UV resin would actually turn out. That being said, there was a learning curve. The A is kind of not the best in the whole world, right? It's not very, I don't even know what this is. This was the trial. A for almost is what I get for this one. And then here's like the B. I haven't sanded these down yet, so don't judge. I got a little bit better on the B. And then come the C, I think I had a little bit more figured out. But just when you think you got it all figured out, some of the areas I decided, what would happen if I did bigger drops and did like 2 drops per location, if that makes sense. And that kind of gave me a little bit of a different design. So you can see it's a little different look and aesthetic, which is still beautiful and it still reminds me of the ocean. I do think next time I do this, I won't use quite as dark of a sand. It looked lighter when it was dry, and something to keep in mind is that your sand is going to turn quite a bit darker once it's mixed with the resin. I do really like how this is more of a natural sand, unless you're in Florida, okay? But most other beaches I don't think have white sand. Well, I guess some do. I don't know, some beaches have black sand. I guess I could have done black sand. Ooh, black sand. Ooh, can you imagine if I did black sand and then did like a sunset theme? Like pinks and oranges and yellows. Ooh, I think that would be fire. I really think they turned out great. Special thanks to Resin Fairy Tales. And I know I've been seeing it on Pinterest and other places, these keychains like this, and I was always like, how did they do that? And I happened upon that video and I was like, oh my gosh, that's how it's done. It's genius. So I definitely want to give much credit to Resin Fairy Tales. I will put a link to their channel down below because I want to give props, because that's the inspiration behind these keychains. I mean, who knew? UV resin and regular resin would be such an awesome combo. Now, in her video, she did it all with UV resin, and as you saw, I kind of mixed it up. I dropped that UV resin in 2-part epoxy, and it turned out they're hard, they cured properly. I'm very happy with them. I'm very proud of them. I'm so excited. I know this isn't some new concept. Like I said, I've been seeing them on Instagram and Pinterest, and I was always like, how? How did they do that? When I saw that video, I was like, pew, that's amazing. That's how it's done. It makes so much sense now. And I have amazing UV resin and a light. So, although I could not have done it without this torch though, because it slowly starts to spread, and if you make a deep layer of the white mixture, it starts to come back on top of the drop of your UV resin. So that's why I dropped, and then like, bam, I burned it into place. Also, a clutch move with the UV resin technique is, I noticed if I squeeze the bottle and let a full drop go in, it was almost like too much and too big, and you can control it more if you start the drop at the tip of your bottle and then touch it down to your resin and then release when you think it's enough. That gets you a smaller amount, then you can get more of those dots in, depending on which look you're going for. Because like I said, some of the letters I did larger spreads of that UV resin, and some I did a ton of tiny little ones. They both look really cool. They have very unique looks. They all achieve the same look of an ocean, that like seafoam that kind of spreads out when it starts, that wave goes back to the ocean. I hope this satisfied your need if you were like, how do you do that? And now you know. I mean, definitely check out the Resin Fairy Tales channel as well, because she does a UV pendant, but I thought I want to change this and move this over to these keychains because I keep seeing them. I need to know how to do it, and so that's why I did this. But I thought this could be a handy little guide if anybody else is out there like, how is this done? Now you will know. Thanks to Resin Fairy Tales. I love you too, because we can learn so much from each other, and that's the beauty of it. So that's it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Should I try that black sand with the sunset version? I think that'd be cool. Also, I thought, wouldn't it be kind of neat if I added mica to the opaque part? I'm glad that I kept it simple, but now that I know that it works, I'm like, what else can I do? Ooh, what if I made the waves a different color? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't a black and white version of this be really cool? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. We got lawnmowers going on. What are you gonna do? Audio's gonna be kinda bad. You guys know what time it is? Apparently I'm not ready for it. This fan dangle. Turn this. Around my finger. Okay, yeah, get the A and the O and the O, yeah. No! Shell down. Like shell door. And, did I just say that would be fire? Who am I? Oh no, there's so many options. Okay, calm down. But are you ready for summertime? Because I'm feeling it. I'm ready to be kicking it by the pool, shades on, a cold drink in my hand. Not by the pool. This isn't about the pool, this is about the ocean. Steph, not all bodies of water are created equal. I feel the sound of the ocean. Pigments. I need my pigments. Where are my pigments? Here's the pigment. Is that the other pigment? Why am I saying pigments? Flippity gibbet. You know, never mind I'm recording a video and then I just ADD'd out and I have to come over here and do this now. I may have just lost all my lipstick, but it was worth it. So good. What else do we got? What else do we got? What else do we got? Whoa! I almost knocked a light over. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Beach hair, don't care. Whew, need to focus. It's hot. Whew, gotta fan myself. I don't know. It's like some strange, large, white bird. Okay, nope. Clearly I was not a bird in a past life. Look at that big pearl. Oh, I caught one. It's a fish. Oh, he's gone. Razor blades. Is that it? Did we do it all? Did we get everything?